हम लोगों ने 20 लाख का लोन लिया था टू स्टार्ट द बिजनेस. वो लोन खत्म हो गया एक साल में, लाइक, एंड बिफोर वी डिसाइडेड टू गेट मैरिड वी डिसाइडेड टू स्टार्ट अप एंड वी बिल्ड अ स्विगी और अ जोमेटो, राइट, लाइक, और अ ब्लिंकिट.
Stupidest question in the room,
Yeah.
the most rewarding. तो please ask those questions
Yeah.
and don't be afraid कि
Yeah.
कोई तुम्हें जज कर रहा है.
Yeah.
वो जज करने से तुम्हारे को लाइफ में कोई फर्क नहीं
Yeah.
पड़ रहा. The delta to your life will be
Yeah.
insignificant.
Not having capital as an excuse not start a business is the same excuse that मैं रनिंग नहीं करूंगा अगर मेरे पास नाइकी के जूते नहीं होंगे. So it's very very easy to kind of start your business today.
Hi, welcome back to Digit Educator. We are in the Decode session with Karan Jindal. Karan actually has such a diverse personality. He's an angel investor, he works with Meta, and he has been a startup founder. So today's discussion is going to be across different things which we'll touch upon in his life and how this can be value to you as a student. So welcoming on board Karan Jindal.
Thanks Akshay, super excited to be here. I know हम बहुत टाइम से प्लान कर रहे हैं,
Right.
so excited to be here, excited to talk to you. You know what you're building at Digit is very interesting, so excited to be a mentor and a partner.
Thanks, Karan. I think you have been busy with your podcast, and ये podcast हमें करना था बहुत टाइम से. I think you have been showing great interest in it.
Yeah.
And that is why today in the morning I thought that let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. I know you have a meeting after this, so we will try and
Yeah.
get this thing wrapped up जल्दी से
Yeah.
जल्दी.
Yeah.
But idea ये है कि यार हम अच्छी से
Yeah.
summarize करके content निकाल पाएं जो
Yeah.
students के लिए valuable हो.
Yeah.
So I'll jump onto it creators from the starting, and I think we'll start from the first thing which I want to talk about how did you build a startup? Like you are from ISB, you did your
Yeah.
MBA there.
Yeah.
What made you build a startup, and how can anyone
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
to creating something?
यार आई थिंक लाइक बिजनेस करना, मैं स्टार्टअप नहीं बिजनेस करना मैं बोलूंगा मेरे डीएनए में ही था शुरू से. सो आई रिमेंबर व्हेन आई वाज 14, मुझे क्रिकेट खेलने का बहुत शौक था एंड हमें एक डे एंड नाइट क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट कराना था. उस टाइम पे हमारे पास पैसे तो होते नहीं थे, राइट. सो एट दैट टाइम वी केम अप विद द आइडिया ऑफ व्हाट इंस्टामार्ट, Zepto, Blinkit is today. So हम लोग एक बहुत बड़ी लोकेलिटी में रहते थे, 500 घर थे. People used to live on the 3rd floor, 4th floor. Or maybe like जो lot of older people, they would not want to come down, take vegetables. So हम लोग 20 लोग थे. We used to go door to door, collect orders of vegetables, go down, buy those vegetables from the mandi, then deliver it to the residents and charge like a 1-2 rupee convenience fee.
Yeah.
उससे हम लोगों ने 1200 रुपए इकट्ठे करे और हमने टूर्नामेंट शुरू किया. सो लाइक आई थिंक मेरे फादर भी एंटरप्रेन्योर थे फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम. ही केम फ्रॉम अ वेरी स्मॉल सिटी, बिल्ड लाइक अ कंपनी which is almost doing 50 crore revenue even today, right? He sold it to his partner, but I mean like business still exists for the last 30-40 years. So I've seen business entrepreneurship in my family. मुझे याद है जब मेरे डैड का बिजनेस थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं चल रहा था तो my mom started a boutique, right? So like I think I've always grown up with this environment that I wanted to do something. When I applied for my MBA, I got through ISB and I got through Kellogg. Kellogg का फी था 1.7 crores for 2 years और ISB का था 25 लाख. So मेरे डैड कहते क्या करना है तो he said कि Kellogg ही जाना चाहिए. मैंने कहा देखो मुझे करना तो बिजनेस ही है, और मुझे करना है इंडिया के लिए. आई एम वेरी पैशनेट, आई वांट टू बिल्ड समथिंग फॉर भारत, फॉर इंडिया. सो लेट मी टेक ISB, इट्स द चीपर ऑप्शन एंड आई वोंट सेट फॉर प्लेसमेंट्स एंड आई विल लाइक इमीडिएटली स्टार्टअप. सो ISB खत्म हुआ, आई गॉट प्लेस. सो आई टुक एन अपॉर्चुनिटी which was actually in a venture capital fund for about 6 months, and I launched my first idea. My first venture was a social network for real estate agents in the country, which was like a LinkedIn plus WhatsApp. So again, trying to disrupt a very existing, very boring industry. Luckily, we got great traction and we were able to sell that business off to quicker. A good real estate exit, made some money there. My second venture I started with my now wife. We met on Jeevan Sathi, and before we decided to get married, we decided to start up, right? Or like I'm somebody like who always has ideas कि कुछ करना है, right? So like I'm a big time foodie, तो मैंने अपनी वाइफ को पिच किया कि let's start a food business, we'll start Indian snacks and samosa deliver करेंगे. And she comes from a health and wellness background, fashion background. उसने कहा मैं समोसा तो नहीं बेचने वाली लाइफ में. And समोसे से we pivoted to juice and eventually we launched Zoe, scaled it to almost like a 50 crore revenue, very profitable. We're on Shark Tank, served almost 2 lakh customers.
Right.
So I think in my journey I've built 2 businesses where I've gone from 0 to 100 crores. I would say I've not built a unicorn, a sunicorn, but there's been like great learning experiences, and yeah, I mean, इस journey के around I've met so many founders and all, and so I think entrepreneurship still runs in my DNA. I will start something again, in the future, and maybe build something even larger this time around.
No, I think firstly Tanya has been on the show, so I know your story of Zoe is something which we have already discussed, and it's very interesting how
Yeah.
you made it very frugally, and we discussed that
Yeah.
in detail with Tanya.
Yeah,
More than that, I think the point which you're saying about 0 to 100,
Yeah.
right? 0 to 1 is what we
Yeah.
call it, right?
Yeah.
In the startup system. I think that is the most difficult part.
yeah,
What happens after it is more about
Yeah.
chance. Like
Yeah.
how will it happen?
Yeah.
How will it not happen? And it also about the ecosystem which comes into
Yeah.
play, right?
Yeah.
तो वो जरूरी नहीं है कि हर बारी होगा भी और नहीं भी होता, तो I think it's not the biggest
Yeah.
issue.
yeah,
For us, actually, when we are doing this, I think it's more about how do we get from that 0 to maybe 0.1,
Yeah.
not even 1.
yeah,
Like where, for you, it was because you had a business background.
Yeah.
Even though I also have a business background
Yeah.
in historically.
yeah,
But for everyone, that is not the case.
yeah,
For everyone who is wanting to do
Yeah.
a business,
yeah.
what should be the first, maybe like a couple of steps which they should
Yeah.
take? Is
Yeah.
what I want to ask you.
Yeah. So like obviously, like all of us know Nike, just do it, right?
Yeah.
So I think the number one step is to just do it, right? Like India is a $3.5 trillion economy today, where by all estimates we're going to be a $10 trillion economy in the next 10 years, right? So I mean, India में there is just too much opportunities for business, right? And कभी-कभी हम जब एक वेंचर शुरू करते हैं, लाइक हम सोचते हैं कि लाइक व्हाट इज माय यूनिक आइडिया, मैं कैसे एक बहुत अमेजिंग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करूं. आई मीट हंड्रेड्स ऑफ फाउंडर्स लाइक एवरी मंथ, राइट? और मैं सबको बोलता हूं तुम्हें एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? लाइक यू डोंट वांट, लाइक इफ you can build a Swiggy or a Zomato, right? Like, or a Blinkit, you can do that, but even अगर तुम एक perfect competition market में हो, जिसमें 100 companies already exist करती हैं, जिसमें एक market already exist करती है, तुम उसी में ही स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, तुम उसी में ही अपना नीश बना सकते हो. लाइक अगर मैं तुम्हारी बात करूं डिजिट की, राइट? सो एडटेक इज नॉट न्यू, राइट? लाइक देयर हैव बीन ऑफलाइन इंस्टीट्यूशंस फॉर एजेस, लाइक ऑनलाइन एडटेक, लाइक मैसिव कंपनीज हैव बीन बिल्ट इन दिस स्पेस. सो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि लाइक यू आर द फर्स्ट एडटेक कंपनी, राइट? बट तुमने आइडेंटिफाई किया कि इंडिया में मेंटर लेड एजुकेशन, एक्सपर्ट लेड एजुकेशन, एक्सपीरियंशियल एजुकेशन बहुत कम है, स्पेशली इन टियर 2 टियर 3 कॉलेजेस. और मुझे जो एक्सपर्ट्स आर टियर 1 सिटीज में हैं, जो अच्छी कंपनीज में काम करते हैं, वो उनका नेटवर्क और एक्सेस छोटी सिटीज में पहुंचाना है, राइट? सो दैट इज अ नीश दैट यू आइडेंटिफाई. सो सबसे पहले तो आई थिंक द शॉर्ट आंसर टू दिस बिग क्वेश्चन इज जस्ट डू इट, राइट? लाइक आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट यू आर पैशनेट अबाउट, राइट? लाइक फॉर यू इट्स एडटेक, फॉर मी इट्स कंज्यूमर, राइट? लाइक आई हैव बीन इन द कंज्यूमर इंटरनेट स्पेस, कंज्यूमर ब्रांड स्पेस. मुझे हमेशा अपना ब्रांड बनाना था. और आज यार बिजनेस शुरू करना इतना आसान है, राइट? यू कैन क्रिएट अ वेबसाइट ऑन शॉपिफाई इन अ डे, राइट? तुम पेमेंट गेटवे के लिए रेजरपे से इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हो, तुम डिजाइन के लिए कैनवा फिग्मा कर सकते हो, डिलीवरी के लिए तुम शिप रॉकेट कर सकते हो, राइट? लाइक जो कंज्यूमर ब्रांड्स का इनेबलमेंट इकोसिस्टम है, दैट इज सो इजी. यू कैन लिस्ट ऑन Amazon, यू कैन क्रिएट अ वेबसाइट एंड यू कैन गो लाइव लाइक इन अ मैटर ऑफ अ वीक, राइट? सो I mean, if you have something that you are really passionate about, तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम इसको like you can do it for the next 10, 15, 20 years, you can innovate on the products. So the short answer to this big question is just do it, right? I think अगर तुम्हें 3-4 चीजें सोचनी है like अपने बिजनेस के बारे में, like especially from the consumer space. Number 1, identify आपका कंज्यूमर कौन है. अगर आप उसको थोड़ा डीपली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो, राइट, तो बहुत अच्छा होगा, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल तानिया इज बिल्डिंग अ ब्रांड for moms,
right,
who are nursing mothers in their first 1 year, right? So बहुत specific defined TG है. Like I met a student yesterday who's building a ethnic wear brand,
right,
but for Gen Z.
Oh.
मतलब उसने कहा यार कि कुर्ते तो सब पहनते हैं, बट अगर फैब इंडिया की बात करें तो फैब इंडिया शायद 17 to 24 ईयर ओल्ड को इतना अपील नहीं करता, तो कहना है
Actually,
हाँ, so can I build an ethnic kurta brand, but for the Gen Z, partner with Marvel, like जैसे अगर हम सोल स्टोर या बेवकूफ का कलेक्शन देखो, बट इन एन एथनिक वेयर फॉर्मेट, सो उसने अपना टीजी वैसे आइडेंटिफाई किया होगा, राइट? तो सबसे पहले तो आप किसके लिए बना रहे हो वो आइडेंटिफाई करना इंपॉर्टेंट है। आप किस स्पेस में बना रहे हो, आई थिंक थोड़ा सा आपको क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए। लाइक इन इंडिया आप हमारा एक लाइक वी टॉकिंग अबाउट $10 trillion इकोनॉमी, तो जितनी भी कंजम्पशन स्पेसेस हैं, फैशन, फूड, हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस, ब्यूटी, पर्सनल केयर, दे सेट टू बी एक्सप्लोड, राइट? सो इसमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, राइट? सो आपने अपना स्पेस आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया, आपने अपना कंज्यूमर आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया, आपने आइडेंटिफाई किया आप किस प्राइस पॉइंट पे बेचोगे, राइट? लाइक आर यू बिल्डिंग अ लग्जरी ब्रांड और आर यू बिल्डिंग अ ब्रांड फॉर भारत, फॉर द मासेस, राइट? अगर आप उसके हिसाब से आपका प्राइस पॉइंट बनेगा। जैसे अगर आप एक भारत के लिए ब्रांड बना रहे हो, अगर आप एक FMCG ब्रांड बना रहे हो, तो इसेंशियली लाइक द गोल्ड माइन इज कि आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट्स में 60 to 70% ग्रॉस मार्जिन रखना चाहिए, और आपका प्रोडक्ट 25% प्रीमियम नहीं होना से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए। सो एग्जांपल, अगर एक चाय 200 रुपए केजी मिलती है और आप चाय का ब्रांड बना रहे हो, तो कीप योर प्राइस ओवर 250-240 रुपीज अ केजी। सो आइडेंटिफाई कंज्यूमर, आइडेंटिफाई योर प्रोडक्ट, आइडेंटिफाई योर प्राइस पॉइंट, और देन इसेंशियली यार वेरी सिंपल, क्रिएट योर वेबसाइट, लिस्ट योर प्रोडक्ट्स ऑन Amazon, start creating content on Instagram and go live.
I think just adding to what you were saying, what we need to really figure out when you're doing a business is about, are we really passionate about it? Like, do you want to really make a change in this part of the business, or really want to kind of build something which is going to be substantial? And when you talked about us as digital educator also, we think that education is something which I really feel that we want to change.
Yeah.
And that's why we have set up this, and the route might be different as we go forward.
Yeah.
But the cause is clear.
Yeah.
I think जैसे I think बोला भी है, a lot of experts have said this, कि you should know the final goal.
Yeah.
And the execution has to be flexible. I think Jeff Bezos says this, that you need to find the final destiny, and then you can keep on reworking the execution.
It's like you're climbing Mount Everest, but तुम्हें base camp तो 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 जाना ही पड़ता है, right? And you will change, and you will figure out your route, and you will figure out your journey.
Yeah.
Right?
And अगर कोई बीच में avalanche आ गया, तो you have to change the route, right?
Correct.
So you cannot walk that route which you thought of.
Yeah.
Right?
I think इसमें I'll just like to add कि जैसे 0 to 1 शुरू करना, बिजनेस शुरू करना बहुत आसान होता है। वेयर आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ फाउंडर्स स्ट्रगल, राइट? एंड लाइक इंडिया में अगर आज 1 लाख स्टार्टअप्स हैं, 99% व्हाई डू दे फेल, राइट? बिकॉज फाउंडर्स डोंट परसिस्ट, राइट? सो इट्स लाइक, if you've identified an opportunity, if you've started, that's great, and it's easy to start. It's very difficult to build like a long-lasting business, right? So there's this saying that either there are brands which die before 5 years, or there are businesses which last beyond 20 years, right? So essentially, so that is that persistence, showing up every day, facing failure. Like entrepreneurship is like a sine wave, right? You'll have days which will be very good and you'll be very excited, and you'll have days which will be very hard, which will be very bad, right? So how do you kind of stay balanced? How do you keep executing? And like maybe don't try to change the world in year 1. Focus on 1% growth every day, 2% growth every day, and you realize 5 साल में तुम 30 गुना बढ़ चुके होगे, right? So I think it's very important to persist, once you've started, and keep incrementally improving and adding value.
One interesting point which I wanted to talk about is that you have met a lot of startup founders, right?
Yeah.
In the last, I've seen you meeting a lot of startup founders. What is that? The couple of things, or one thing which you think is what makes them click? Or which you think would make any startup founder work?
Yeah, I think the great founders that I've met are super obsessed and super passionate about what they are building, right? Like, I mean, like if you will wake them up at 3 a.m. at night and ask them to pitch their business, वो pitch कर देंगे. Like you will tell them कि सुबह 7 बजे कहीं मिलते हैं for coffee, let's discuss your business, they would do it, right? So, they, are very passionate about the product they are building. They are very passionate about प्रोवाइडिंग ग्रेट कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस। जैसे मैं तुम्हें एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, मैं ये तो बहुत बड़े फाउंडर है, मैं चायोस के सीईओ के साथ था। चायोस के 200 स्टोर है, राइट। वो आईआईटी दिल्ली के फाउंडर, आईआईटी दिल्ली के बाद मैंने चायोस शुरू करा। आई थिंक 10-12 साल से कंपनी बना रहे हैं। तो मैंने पूछा आपका रूटीन क्या है, राइट। ही सेज कि मैं मतलब लाइक ही वर्क्स अबाउट 15 आवर्स अ डे, जिसमें से 10 घंटे उनका काइंड ऑफ रेगुलर वर्क होता है। उसके अलावा वो दिन में 5 घंटे किसी ना किसी चायोस के कैफे में लगाते हैं, जिसमें वो कस्टमर से बात करते हैं, लाइक आधा घंटा 1 घंटा। ही रिकमेंडेड हिज बुक आल्सो, मॉम्स टेस्ट, इन विच काइंड ऑफ इंटरव्यूज कस्टमर, उनसे इनसाइट्स मांगते हैं। एंड ही स्पेंड्स टाइम इन द चायोस का किचन सो दैट एवरी कप ऑफ चाय इज परफेक्ट, सो दैट इज द डिग्री ऑफ प्रोडक्ट ऑब्सेशन एंड कस्टमर ऑब्सेशन एंड ऑब्सेशन विद द बिजनेस दैट ही हैज, कि अगर चाय हो तो चायोस, एंड I think that's what kind of differentiates a lot of founders. It's not your skill set, it's not कि तुमने कहाँ से पढ़ाई करी है, तुम्हें कितने साल एक्सपीरियंस के हैं, how well connected you are, कैसे तुम इंग्लिश बोलते हो, right, कहाँ से तुम born and brought up हुए हो. It's just about how passionate, obsessed you are about the product, about the problem, about the customer.
Completely aligned on that. I think that is what I see. As you say, there are different shapes and sizes, and founders are of different shapes and sizes today. But one thing which is integral in all of them is that they have been. And I think if you have to do beyond 5 years something, you have to be passionate about
correct,
it. Like
correct.
अगर आप कर रहे हो कुछ इतने लंबे टाइम तक, passionate नहीं हो, it will fizzle off.
Correct.
And कहीं ना कहीं you will find one challenge, such a big mountain that you cannot climb it.
यार हमारी एक जोई की हिस्ट्री में लाइक हजारों ऐसे सिचुएशंस थे, मतलब जब हमें लगा कि यार हम बंद कर देते हैं, राइट। लाइक हम लोगों ने 20 लाख का लोन लिया था टू स्टार्ट द बिजनेस। वो लोन खत्म हो गया 1 साल में, लाइक वी आर मेकिंग लॉसेस एंड ऑल। हमारे पास, हमें शादी के टाइम पे कुछ लिफाफे बचे मिले थे, तो हम उसको इकट्ठे करके, लाइक फंक्शन होते हैं, हम उस पैसे को इकट्ठे करके वी आर थिंकिंग हम उस हॉलीडे के लिए जाएंगे, राइट। हमारे पास लास्ट वो पैसे बचे थे और हमने कहा इसको भी वेंचर में लगाते थे, नहीं चला तो नहीं चला, देखा जाएगा। वहां से समथिंग क्लिक्ड, वी फिगर्ड आउट समथिंग, स्टार्टेड स्केलिंग द बिजनेस, एंड वी बिल्ड अ लार्ज बिजनेस, राइट। तो चैलेंजेस और रीजन टू क्विट हजारों होंगे, बट रीजन टू कंटिन्यू, रीजन टू कीप बिल्डिंग इज वन, हाउ पैशनेट एंड ऑब्सेस्ड यू आर.
Completely, I think, great point. Now, I want to just quickly move on to the new role or a different role which you are pursuing, which is as an angel investor.
Yeah.
So, as an angel investor, firstly, how has that ecosystem changed? Yeah, angel investing has now become something which is developing very strongly in India, right?
Yeah.
So, what change will that make to the industry?
Yeah. So, I think जैसे being a startup founder is cool, वैसे being an angel investor is also cool today. Like Shark Tank ने भी उसको mainstream पे लिया है, where essentially people are not looking at public markets to invest in exciting companies. They want to take that risk. They want to look at early stage founders, and like एंजल इन्वेस्टिंग करने के 2-3 रीजन होते हैं, राइट। लाइक एटलीस्ट फॉर मी, व्हाई आई काइंड ऑफ स्टार्टेड, राइट। जैसे मैंने पहले बताया कि मैंने 0 to 100 crore की 2 कंपनी बनाई, बट मैंने कुछ लार्ज नहीं बनाया, बहुत बड़ा नहीं बनाया। तो मैंने सोचा कि द फर्स्ट रीजन फॉर मी वाज इंटेलेक्चुअल सिमुलेशन। अगर मुझे 1 साल में 20 कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करना है, तो शायद मैं उस साल में 200 कंपनीज को मिल रहा हूं, तो 200 कंपनीज और 200 फाउंडर्स के आइडिया सुन के, राइट, और उनसे बात करके मेरा भी पर्सपेक्टिव बढ़ेगा, मुझे भी और आइडियाज आएंगे, आई विल आल्सो बिकम स्मार्टर, राइट। सो दैट इज फॉर मी द नंबर 1 रीजन व्हाई आई स्टार्टेड इन्वेस्टिंग, इट वाज इंटेलेक्चुअल सिमुलेशन। मुझे लगा कि इट वाज एन MBA where I wasn't really paying anything. I was investing money where I was getting like a 5x, 6x, 10x return also, and I was getting knowledge, and I was getting to talk very, very smart founders. So I think that was number 1. Number 2 was network building, obviously, right. I mean, like the amount of people who invest, right, these are people who are either CXOs, top investors, top founders, operators, right. तो तुम्हारा नेटवर्क वैसे ही बन जाता है, कल को तुम्हें कोई हेल्प चाहिए अपने बिजनेस के बारे में, जैसे मेरी पोर्टफोलियो कंपनीज को ब्लिंकिट पे लिस्ट करना है, या कोई कॉमर्स पे लिस्ट करना है, या अमेजोन पे ग्रो करना है, या इन्फ्लुएंसर मार्केटिंग करनी है, या पैकेजिंग डिजाइन करना है, तो मेरा वो पूरा इकोसिस्टम बना हुआ है, एंड वी कैन जस्ट वेरी क्विकली कनेक्ट एंड यूटिलाइज द नेटवर्क. आई थिंक सेकंड वाज दैट, एंड थर्ड इज यार, इट्स a very exciting asset class, right? So like अगर आप तुम बोलो कि mutual funds would give you 13-14% compounded over 10-15-20 year period, right? So angel investing has the opportunity to kind of give you 4-5x,
Yeah,
you know, more of that.
yeah.
But you have to be cognizant. It's a very risky investment class. So, you know, so like if you are looking at starting angel investing, so I would first say कि, you know, it's important कि तुम्हारा जो 10% of liquid corpus है,
Right.
उससे start करो. So suppose अगर तुम्हारे पास for example 5 crores की savings है, so don't invest more than 50 lakh rupees in angel investing because it's a non-liquid kind of investment. दूसरा क्या होगा कि angel investing is because it's non-liquid, it might give you returns in 7 to 10 years. और उसमें क्या होगा कि तुमने 50 कंपनी में पैसे लगाए, 40 will die down
Right.
इन द फर्स्ट 7 years. तो तुमने जो पैसे लगाए वो जीरो हो गए पहले 7 साल में. तुम्हें लग रहा है मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. उसके बाद 3 कंपनी माइट गिव यू 3x 4x 5x रिटर्न एंड 5 कंपनीज माइट गिव यू लाइक 25x 50x 100x काइंड ऑफ रिटर्न. सो ओवर अ 10-year पीरियड you might be at a 5-6x you know, of your overall investing capital, but you require that patience. So it's, you know, just like you're a founder, you have to have that patience. You you know, as an angel investor, you're an investor, right? जैसे हम कोविड एंड एंजल इन्वेस्टिंग बिजनेस वेरी साइक्लिकल इन नेचर. कोविड की बात करें, edtech was the hottest industry, Zoom, you know, online meetings was the hottest industry, travel was the most boring industry, right? आज की डेट में लाइक लास्ट क्वार्टर ब्रिटिश एयरवेज डिड अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ $2 billion एंड Zoom was in losses, right? So अगर तुम उस ट्रेंड से 2020 में इन्वेस्ट करते, सो वो कंप्लीटली ऑपोजिट हो गया. सो यू हैव टू बी कंसिस्टेंट इन इन्वेस्टिंग, राइट? यू हैव टू डाइवर्सिफाई, इन्वेस्ट अक्रॉस मल्टीपल कंपनीज एंड यू नो, थिंक ऑफ इट एज एन एसेट क्लास वेयर यू कैन गेट रिटर्न्स, बट ऑल्सो थिंक ऑफ इट इन इंटेलेक्चुअल सिमुलेशन, in terms of network building, and you know, and then kind of you know, approach this.
So there has to be a peripheral benefit of angel investing. It cannot be purely investment, is what I want to understand first.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously, you know, like if you're investing your money, it's your hard-earned money, right? So it, first of all, it has to be returns, right? संजय मेहता इंडिया के सबसे पुराने एंजल इन्वेस्टर हैं. ही रन्स 100x VC. उनका एक बहुत फेमस कोट है कि अगर तुम एंजल इन्वेस्टिंग से पैसे ना कमाओ तो तुम इन्वेस्टर नहीं हो, तुम डोनर हो, राइट? तुम इन्वेस्टर तभी बनते हो जब तुम्हें रिटर्न्स मिलते हैं, राइट? सो एसेंशली यू हैव टू बी स्मार्ट, यू हैव टू फिगर आउट कि कौन से फाउंडर्स अच्छे हैं, किसमें पैसा लगाओ. एंड एंजल इन्वेस्टिंग ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स, यू नो, यू टू काइंड ऑफ कन्विंस अ फाउंडर कि तुम मुझसे पैसे क्यों लो, क्योंकि आज के डेट में पैसों की कमी नहीं है. अच्छे फाउंडर्स विल ऑलवेज फाइंड यू नो एक्सेस टू कैपिटल, राइट? सो यू नो, लाइक व्हाट इज द वैल्यू यू कैन ऑफर टू अ स्टार्टअप फाउंडर. उसके लिए आपको अपना कंटेंट क्रिएशन करना पड़ेगा, अपना ब्रांड बिल्डिंग करना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो यू नीड टू ऑफर समथिंग टू द फाउंडर्स एज वेल. एंड जितने ज्यादा फाउंडर्स को मिलोगे उतना ज्यादा आपका डील फ्लो बनेगा, उसको आपको रेफरेंसेस से और अच्छे फाउंडर्स मिलेंगे, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू विल बी एबल टू काइंड ऑफ इन्वेस्ट इन गुड क्वालिटी फाउंडर्स. सो आई थिंक रिटर्न्स इज डेफिनेटली द नंबर 1 criteria because it's your hard earned money. Apart from that, you know, there are many other you know, benefits you know, that kind of play out in the long run as well.
But how does angel investing changing the way, and I know that is a old phenomenon, it's not something which is new, but because a lot of people are now entering into it, there is one crop of unicorns or one crop of successful startups which are there, right?
Yeah.
Which is now creating a new impetus for new people who are kind of going to enter this market.
Yeah.
So how is it changing the ecosystem? How is it changing people who are young? Like, I'm just talking about people who are very young, who are entering into the business world.
Yeah.
What should they be thinking with the whole fact of angel investing around or VC funds around?
Yeah. So I think, if you're a young person, right, in India, like, or अगर तुम एक, you're thinking of starting up, right? So essentially, you know, then I would first say कि don't look at raising money immediately, like जो हमने पहले discuss किया, build your business, figure out your thesis, figure out your product market fit. उसके बाद, you know, look at raising money. So I think, you know, like हम लोग जैसे unicorns की बात करते हैं, right? You know, like you have to kind of you know, look at that India का जो per capita GDP है, that's about you know, $2,500 today versus like a developed country like US which might be $40,000-50,000, right? So अगर इंडिया में, अगर यूएस में एक यूनिकॉर्न है, सो इंडिया में दैट सिमिलर कंपैरिजन कुड बी अ $100 million कंपनी एज वेल, राइट? सो एज अ फाउंडर यू डोंट नीड टू बिल्ड अ यूनिकॉर्न, राइट? टुडे हमारा इकोसिस्टम ऐसा बन गया है दैट you can raise money at different stages. So suppose there are large institutional VCs who are looking at a 100 million market cap, right? So then you have to kind of think of that kind of an opportunity, thinking of a large problem that you're solving, and it will require you to utilize a lot of capital. Then the other set of VCs as well who are saying कि यार अगर मैं एक business में invest कर सकता हूँ जो 40-50 करोड़ revenue कर रहा है, और you know that this business can then get sold off for 200 crores, 300 crores, you know, in the next few years. That itself is becoming exciting, especially in the consumer goods space, right? So, अगर तुम एक चाय का business शुरू करते हो, you can get acquired by a larger player in the future. That you know, so there are people who kind of invest there as well. This could be your friends and family. This could be like bigger micro VCs.
तो करण, मेरा बड़ा क्वेश्चन ये है कि ना sometimes people or students they start with the excuse that we don't have capital, right? And that is where I'm asking that would that change with this, or should they even look at it like from that lens?
यार मतलब not having capital as an excuse to start a business, not start a business, is the same excuse that मैं रनिंग नहीं करूंगा अगर मेरे पास नाइके के जूते नहीं होंगे, right? I mean like you know, like जैसे हमने पहले भी कवर किया कि pre 2015 like the entire Indian economy was based on businesses which are bootstrapped. Like funding is a very new kind of term. India has, you know, like 30-40 lakh small and medium businesses, right? So you know, as we said, like you can today start a business in under 1 to 2 lakh rupees, right? Like we are living in this world of gig economy. आप प्रोडक्ट इंडिया मार्ट से सर्च करो, आप उसको Amazon पे लिस्ट करो, अपनी वेबसाइट लाइक Shopify में 10-15 हज़ार में आपकी वेबसाइट बन जाती है, पेमेंट गेटवे इंटीग्रेट करो, डिलीवरी इंटीग्रेट करो. सो इट्स वेरी इजी टू काइंड ऑफ स्टार्ट योर बिजनेस यू नो टुडे. एंड यू नो लाइक अगर आपके पास initial capital भी नहीं है, then the government is also giving you so many schemes like the Startup India Seed Scheme, where you can kind of, as a young founder, you can get 25 lakh you know, debt free capital, equity free capital as well, right? So the government is kind of incentivizing as well. Baki it's you know like it's very it doesn't require a lot of capital to kind of start your business. जो आप capital invest कर रहे हो 1 to 2 lakh rupees, उसी को आप अपने business में डालो, उसी profit को आप reinvest करो, and you know kind of grow slowly and steadily. Raising money is not for everyone. Raising money requires a lot of time, 6 महीने 12 महीने consistent effort, and you know which kind of comes after you have built something substantial. So I think the first thing, again, you know, coming back, is just let's do it, and let's just start with whatever capital you have. You know, like going live on Amazon could like एक हफ्ते में हो सकता है आपका, अगर आप कोई product identify करो. So I think it's just about you know starting. You don't require a lot of money to start up.
No, I think the idea should be to build something first, and then the capital will come in automatically after some time, right?
I think you should also know कि आपको capital क्यों चाहिए. Like मुझे capital अपनी फैक्ट्री सेटअप करने के लिए चाहिए, मुझे अपने प्रोडक्ट में इन्वेस्ट करना है, मुझे अपनी ग्रोथ में इन्वेस्ट करना है, मुझे एक ब्रांड एम्बेसडर लेके आना है. सो लेकिन वो सब तब आता है जब आपका एक प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट बन गया होता है. आप 100-200 ऑर्डर्स दिन के कर रहे हो, यू नो यू आर इंटरेक्टिंग विद कस्टमर्स, यू गेटिंग गुड फीडबैक, नाउ यू वांट टू स्केल. सो देन यू कैन लुक एट आइदर यू वांट टू रेज कैपिटल. देयर इज आल्सो रेवेन्यू बेस्ड फाइनेंसिंग टुडे. यू नो आई ऑलवेज से दैट यू नो लाइक इंटरेस्ट डेट इज आल्सो अवेलेबल एट सोलो इंटरेस्ट रेट्स. यू कैन आल्सो गो फॉर दैट. अगर आप एक प्रॉफिटेबल बिजनेस बना रहे हो, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू गिव अवे सो मच इक्विटी इन योर कंपनी, राइट? सो आई थिंक देयर आर मेनी वेज टू काइंड ऑफ सिक्योर कैपिटल, बट all of those come later. First, it's you know, you really need to start building something.
Perfect, makes sense. So now moving on to the last part of it, or which is like where the whole world is looking at content creation as the ball game, right?
Yeah.
The creator economy is exploding for sure, but what is the game? And I think you could be the best person to tell about that. So how is it going to be? अभी क्या है पहले तो, और आगे क्या होने वाला है?
I think यार you know social media platforms you know like are like built by big global companies, right? But उन सब के जो सबसे बड़े audiences हैं, चाहे वो आप YouTube ले लो, चाहे आप Meta ले लो, they are in India, right? Instagram as a platform would have about 600 million MAU. Like it's the largest platform, one of the largest platforms for Meta in India, right? उसमें से like according to you, how many creators would be there from that 600 million MAU?
I don't know how to define a creator actually. Everyone is actually, so creator is someone who is posting, is what that creator?
हाँ मतलब तुम 2-3 तरीके से डिफाइन कर सकते हो. वन है कि जिन्होंने अपने इंस्टाग्राम पे क्रिएटर टैग ऑन किया हुआ है, वो हो सकता है. या फिर आप ये ले सकते हो कि लेट्स से somebody who is producing 8 reels in a month.
8 reels in a month.
हाँ.
I think creator tag वाले जो होंगे वो होने चाहिए around 10% of the total base, around 60 million. And जिन्होंने 8 reels create हो गए वो I think would be not more than maybe 1-2%. That is my understanding. I can be completely wrong.
So I think you're almost right. So like about 80 million people, you know, approximately, and these are publicly available sources. So you can find out like who would have.
मैंने पढ़ा नहीं था, मैंने guess mark मारा था मैंने.
You can who define themselves as creators. इसमें से let's say like number of people who create content very regularly could be around 5-6 million people. Right now, अगर हम इस creator ecosystem को buckets में divide कर दे, right? So let's look at experimenting creators who are less than 10,000 followers.
Right.
Then let's look at aspiring creators who are 10 to 100k. Then look at emerging creators who are 100k to 1 million. And then let's look at your superstar creators, 1 million plus, your celebs, right? So I think the bucket, which is the most exciting, you know, and which is one of the fastest growing, is that aspiring creator bucket, you know, like 10 to 100k. Right? So, you know, the number of creators today who would have at least, you know, 100k followers, you know, could be 10% of this overall, you know, creator bucket. So, अगर हम 5 million creators की बात कर रहे हैं, so we are essentially talking about, you know, 5 lakh to 10 lakh kind of creators, like almost like a million creators who would have 100k followers, right? So, and growing, right? So, like number one, that is a huge number, right? Now, you know, अगर हम इन creators की बात करें, so according to you, how much would a creator earn who's, let's say, has 100,000 followers?
Again, I am not the best person, but I think from the platform itself, I think it would be very less. It would be not more than 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. But from brand sponsorship, it could be higher. So it could go up till maybe like 50,000. If we are optimizing it, I think 50-60,000, 1 lakh could be a possibility.
Very easily, you know, just from branded collabs, you know, let's say we're talking about Instagram as a platform, creators who have 100,000 followers can earn 1 to 2 lakh rupees a month. You know, they can charge 40 to 50k a reel. They can do 3 to 4 branded collabs in a month.
40 to 50k a reel, really?
They can very, very easily, you know, charge for it, you know, because those are the kind of CPMs that, you know, people see in the market. It is expensive, right? But the brands are paying for it, right? So अगर let's say हमने एक safer side पे 1 lakh rupees a month भी माना, right? That about $1,250, right? Into 1 million creators, right? So creators are earning $1 billion a month, you know, just from you know, Instagram as a platform, right? Today, and where is this money coming from? This money is coming from brands, right? What type of brands? You know, it could be beauty and personal, anything that drives consumption, right? Beauty and personal care, fashion, food, health and wellness, sneakers, right? A lot of the audience on Instagram is young audience. You know, they're in the age group of 17 to 24, right? And these brands want to sell to this younger audience, right? And these creators also appeal to these younger audiences, right? So essentially, you know, this is how large the ecosystem is, right? In terms of brand spending on creator collabs, as we discussed, you know, could be 10 to 15 billion dollars a year. Brands are spending on these, you know, creator collabs, and only going to grow, right? So, अगर आप एक student हो, right? It's just a massive opportunity to kind of, you know, come into, and आपको decide करना है कि आपको content क्रिएशन क्रिएटर साइड ऑफ थिंग्स में जाना है या आपको ब्रांड साइड ऑफ थिंग्स में जाना है. दोनों पे हजारों अपॉर्चुनिटी है, राइट? कंटेंट क्रिएशन साइड ऑफ थिंग्स पे यू नो हमारी जो जनरेशन थी, लेट्स से यू नो द ओल्डर मिलेनियल्स, राइट? वी हैव सी लाइक वी वर नॉट नेटिव टू सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स. हमने वेब देखा, उसके बाद इंटरनेट देखा, उसके बाद सोशल मीडिया देखा.
It's an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste. The generation today is native, right? Content creation comes very, very natively to them, right? So, if you have an interesting point of view, आपको एक content creator बनना है, you just need a smartphone and you can start shooting content, right? So I think that's an exciting opportunity. अगर आपने वो figure out कर लिया, you can build an agency which can help manage creators and help them scale. वो agency भी across multiple domains होती है. एक fintech की agency हो सकती है, एक health and wellness creators की agency हो सकती है, comedy content creators की agency हो सकती है, music creators की agency हो सकती है. So that could be another interesting thing. I mean, you can provide video as a service platform where essentially you're helping creators create content. So content creation में हजारों opportunities है, and obviously on the brand side of things,
I think the market is such a big market.
When you talk about the creator economy, you're saying 10 billion, 15 billion, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of it will not accounted for because अभी तो इनमें से काफी लोग ads भी pay नहीं कर रहे होंगे और ऐसा भी होगा कि brands भी किसी प्लेटफॉर्म से नहीं जा रहे होंगे, they would be going directly to them, right? So this might be a bigger economy than
यार अभी तो हमने भी only covered Instagram as a platform. These are all estimations, right? But I mean, like if you look at research reports, like creator economy as an industry could be valued. I mean, like the entire economy in terms of brands and creators could be about $50 to $60 billion, right? So it's a very very like estimated kind of a number. But the point is that opportunity बहुत बड़ी है, right? And like आपको ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि ये तो इतना बड़ा इकोसिस्टम बन चुका है, मैं इसमें कैसे आऊंगा. एज इट्स अ परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन मार्केट. आप एक अच्छा कंटेंट क्रिएटर हो तो आप यू कैन ऑलवेज फाइंड एन ऑडियंस, राइट? एज अ ब्रांड देयर मल्टीपल अपॉर्चुनिटीज. सो आई थिंक मैसिव अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर यंग स्टूडेंट्स टू गेट इनटू दिस स्पेस, स्टार्ट इन दिस स्पेस एंड जस्ट फिगर आउट आई थिंक योर नीश.
I think ये वैसे ही है जैसे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग वाज अराउंड 10 years back. कि सब बोलते थे कि नोवेल्टी है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग. It might not be the overlasting thing, but now today, if you think about it, 70% of the marketing is digital marketing.
Yeah.
In that digital marketing also, display ads or generic brand video ads are slowly going off, and content marketing is becoming stronger.
Yeah.
Eventually, you will know 70% of the digital marketing will become content marketing.
Yeah.
Which at this moment I think will be around 20-30%. Less than that, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Because total digital marketing as a domain is around $1 trillion globally, right? So 50-60 billion है तो 5% ही बैठा है, right?
Yeah.
तो अभी बहुत स्कोप है इसके अंदर. I think that is one thing which is there. Secondly, it is also a phase based situation where every content creator, there's some who last for a longer period, but generally content creator lasts for around 2-3 years, 4 years, right? And then there is a new crop.
Yeah.
So there is always opportunity for new crop to come in.
Yeah.
So that is also one thing which is very interesting about this space, that you are not permanent.
Yeah.
It is like like anything which has its cycles.
Yeah.
So you have to keep on firstly updating yourself.
Yeah.
And new people can always enter.
Yeah. I think like one interesting thing about being a content creator is that तुम्हें इतना वो सिखाती है about how to take feedback, how to relate to your audiences, that अगर तुम एक क्रिएटर हो जिसने एक अच्छी ऑडियंस बना ली है, राइट? तो फिर तुम्हें एक ब्रांड में ट्रांजिशन करना या फिर लेट्स से एक एजेंसी शुरू करना बिकम्स ईजियर. मतलब अगर तुम 10 साल पहले सोचो कि अगर तुम्हें एक सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर हायर करना है, तुम कैसे हायर करोगे? तुम लिंक्डइन पे जाओगे, उनका देखोगे उन्होंने कौन से MBA से कॉलेज करा है, उन्होंने कौन से बड़े बड़े ब्रांड साथ काम किया है, उन्होंने ATL BTL कैंपेन्स करे हैं, तुम ऐसे काइंड ऑफ हायर करोगे. आज के डेट में मुझे अगर एक सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर हायर करना है, मैं पहले इंस्टाग्राम पे जाऊंगा, मैं देखूंगा कि उस बंदे या बंदी ने अपनी खुद की फॉलोइंग बनाई है या नहीं. अगर if there's a person who has kind of built like a 50k 100k follower themselves, and I know that they'll be able to scale my brand, they understand कि content कैसे frequently create करना है, कैसे feedback loops करने हैं, right? So while the as you said, shelf life of a content creator might be lower, but एक तो you can make a lot of money in that time, but secondly you can also like do a lot of things as you kind of scale.
तो मेरा पॉइंट शेल्फ लाइफ से ये था कि ना देयर इज अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर अ न्यू कंटेंट फॉर्मेट टू कम इन, because one content format which is working for a couple of years will die off.
Correct.
And there will be a new content
Correct.
format. Either a same content creator does that, changes that, which people do. Some people have done it very effectively, right? Now if you think about long form content, blogging की बात कर लेते हैं या फिर वीडियो ट्रैवल ब्लॉग की बात कर लेते हैं. Long form content was the main way of building that around 3 years back, 3-4 years back. That was the only way of doing it. Then shorts came in, then reels came in, TikTok came in, like in general. So that changed the whole game, and people were able to transition, made great value out of it. Correct. They were new people who came in.
Yeah, for sure.
But some of them who still stuck to the old format and not either. So that is really.
वो तो है. You have to continuously keep evolving.
Yeah. And I think one thing which very interestingly you said is about execution, and I think the theme of this podcast has been execution in everything which we talked about the startup, about investing also, and now this. So I think the focus on execution has become so strong that theoretical learning or just learning through books and exercises is of of less importance
Yeah.
in today's world
Yeah.
as compared to execution.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that is one thing
Yeah.
which I think I will take out of this. And I think everyone should take
and
out
I
of
think, let's say, अगर आप एक student हो and like you want to start a business or you want to come in the creator economy kind of space, एक तो हो गया कि it's easy to start, but one thing that I recommend to a lot of people is develop an unbeatable skill set, right? मतलब वो skill set मतलब जो आपसे better कोई कर ही नहीं सकता, राइट? जैसे अगर मैं अपनी बात करूं, राइट, लाइक ओवर माय जर्नी ऑफ जोई, आई लर्न परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग. मुझे परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग नहीं आती थी. आई स्पेंड 10 crores ऑफ माय ओन मनी ऑन परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग, जनरेटेड रेवेन्यू ऑफ 50 crores. आई हैव बीन नाउ हेल्पिंग ब्रांड्स टू काइंड ऑफ हेल्प देम स्केल देयर परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग, एंड आई फील दैट इज वन स्किल जो मुझसे बेटर शायद ही कोई इकोसिस्टम में जानता होगा, राइट? सो आपके लिए वो स्किल सेट क्या है? आइदर यू आर अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर, राइट, या फिर लाइक यू आर अमेजिंग एट एडिटिंग, लाइक यू आर अ वीडियो एडिटर, यू आर अमेजिंग एट कंटेंट शूटिंग, राइट? लाइक आप Amazon मार्केट प्लेसेस पे अच्छे से किसी ब्रांड को स्केल करा सकते हो. सो अगर आप एक स्टूडेंट हो, राइट, सो कभी कभी हम बोलते हैं कि यार कॉलेज इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है या वर्क एक्सपीरियंस इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. अगर आप 2-3 साल किसी कंटेंट क्रिएशन एजेंसी के साथ, किसी कंटेंट क्रिएटर के साथ, किसी D2C ब्रांड के साथ काम कर सको, वर्क वेरी वेरी क्लोजली विद द फाउंडर्स, और उसमें चाहे इवन इफ यू नॉट अर्निंग इनफ, राइट, लाइक सम ऑफ द बेस्ट जॉब्स दैट आई हैव गॉट आर दोज वेयर आई हैव टोल्ड द फाउंडर कि मुझे सैलरी नहीं चाहिए, मुझे बस आपका टाइम चाहिए, मैं आपको शैडो करूंगा, आई वांट टू बी इन्वॉल्व्ड, हाउ यू मेकिंग डिसीजंस, आई वांट टू लर्न फ्रॉम यू. अगर आपने 2-3 साल वो कर लिया, then essentially you can kind of like develop that unbeatable skill set which will remain with you for a lifetime, right? आज का जो जमाना है ना, we like it's about having multiple income sources and developing skill sets which kind of give you passive incomes as well, right? तो अगर आपने एक अच्छी audience बना ली as a content creator, that is something that will serve you for lifetime, right? अगर आप performance marketing में अच्छे हो, you will always keep getting a lot of those connects and all where people would want to support from you. So I think आप अपनी जर्नी में एज अ स्टूडेंट पहले 2-3 साल अगर आप इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर सको, दैट्स समथिंग दैट लाइक वुड ऑलवेज गिव यू लॉट ऑफ वैल्यू.
I think last week I was sitting with a group of students. I think we were around 6 students who were sitting there. I think this is something which I mentioned to them. Your first 5 years, I said 5 years, 2-3
Yeah.
years is good. I think 5 years
Yeah.
also is what I said.
Yeah.
Should be about learning.
Yeah.
It should never be about earning money or getting the maximum. And they were also talking about कि work life balance. Work life balance 5 साल के लिए तो बहुत होना चाहिए, पहले 5 साल के लिए, because you should focus on कि यार मैं कितना ज़्यादा अपने अंदर absorb कर सकता हूँ. And I think a great point which you also made is कि यार don't scatter yourself. Don't scatter yourself in every direction.
Correct.
एक चीज को बहुत strong कर लो. बाकी सब चीजें you will know very quickly.
Correct. And यार अगर मतलब तुम्हें आज वो नहीं पता, so work with a D2C brand. अगर like if you talk about the fastest growing consumer businesses, like new age consumer businesses, Mokubara, Whole Truth, Perfora is doing about 100 crore revenue this year, right? अगर 2-3 साल पहले you did not hear their names, right? Even if you would have joined these companies as interns, right? Like आपको इतना exposure मिल गया होता आपको, to that like you could have, I mean, figured out कि मुझे कहाँ पे interest है, like what is some skill set I want to build, and you could have built that, right? So अगर आपको नहीं पता, work with somebody, right? आप अपने interest को explore करो, like don't just tie yourself down कि मुझे यही करना है, मुझे यही आता है. In the creator economy space, in the creator space, brand space, there are thousands of opportunities, right? Like figure out where you want to kind of explore, work with somebody for 3-4 years, build that skill set, and that's something that will serve you for lifetime.
मैंने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट इससे निकल के आता है कि ना आज की जनरेशन में जो मैंने बात भी करता हूँ स्टूडेंट से, और मैं काफी स्टूडेंट से बात करता रहता हूँ, तो मुझे ये समझ में आता है कि ना दिस क्विक रिटेंशन which is there, right? They want to achieve everything very quickly. That is a big challenge because what is happening is that they are not investing in experimentation. And that creates a issue of burnout. यार मैं ये नहीं कर पाया तो यार अब मैं कैसे करूँगा? तो वो जो पॉइंट आप कह रहे हो ना कि वर्किंग विद स्टार्टअप्स, वर्किंग विद न्यू कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स, न्यू टाइप ऑफ एजेंसीज, कंपनीज, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो फर्स्टली वेयर यू वांट टू बी. करेक्ट. डोंट फील कि यार ये बंदे ने 19 साल में सक्सेस कर ली है तो मुझे भी करनी ही थी. थिंक ऑफ इट फ्रॉम अ लेंस दैट द लाइफ इज वेरी लॉन्ग. यू हैव टू लिव 85-90 years. Life expectancy is anyways going to be higher as you go forward. So it's a long run. It's a marathon which you have to run. You're not in a 100-meter dash.
करेक्ट. यार हम लोग ना स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम में ग्लोरीफाई करते हैं जब किसी को फंड रेज हो जाता है या फिर जब किसी का 100 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू हो जाता है, बट वी डोंट don't, and we feel यार ये परफोरा तो आज ही आया था
बिल्कुल।
और इसने इतना कर लिया, but we don't know the background story, the hustle, you know, कि वो कितने टाइम से लगे हुए हैं, like how they pivoted, how they failed multiple times, right? So I think don't take somebody's 10-year of success and justify it by saying you know कि ये तो बहुत ही overnight था, अगर ये कर सकते हो तो मैं कर सकता हूँ, right? You know, like everybody has to kind of go through that same journey. You know, there are very few cases like somebody would kind of get success in 1 year, 2 years.
Right.
चाहे angel investing हो, चाहे startup founder हो, चाहे content creation हो, you have to consistently do it, you know, over a period of time to kind of develop and master that skill set.
Completely agree. I think consistency is the only way to make anything rewarding.
Yeah,
Because even if someone has achieved something in 1 year,
yeah,
that will go away also as quick as that.
yeah,
If something is built over time, you know
Yeah.
what are the hardships, what are the challenges in it,
yeah,
and you will
Correct.
be able to navigate in every situation.
Correct,
So I
correct.
think that is one thing which a lot of students should kind of focus
Yeah.
on, that here
yeah,
लंबा run है
yeah.
and let's build a
Yeah.
strong base.
Yeah.
I think that is where
एंड ऑल्सो स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक और चीज़, यू नो, यू आर फ्रॉम अ मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड, सो एक टाटा स्काई की ऐड होती थी, पूछने में क्या जाता है, लाइक
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल,
राइट? सो
yeah.
एसेंशली यार अपना नेटवर्क बनाओ, राइट? लाइक पीपल लाइक यू आर अवेलेबल, राइट? लाइक अगर आज की डेट में तुम किसी भी स्टार्टअप फाउंडर को या तुम किसी भी शार्क टैंक के जज को,
Yeah.
तुम अमन गुप्ता को एक कोल्ड ईमेल भी लिखोगे ना, 99 आउट ऑफ 100 ही विल रिप्लाई, अगर आप सही इंटेंट से लिख रहे हो,
बिल्कुल।
राइट? सो अगर तुम्हें समझ नहीं आ रहा, सो आस्क फॉर सपोर्ट, आस्क फॉर हेल्प, reach out to people you aspire to learn
Right.
from, and you will see that doors will open and opportunities will kind of open. So अपने network को थोड़ा you know expand करो, you know, try to connect with people, try to speak with folks who have built large businesses, work with them, and you know, like if your way is not clear, you'll figure out a way, you know, with these people.
I think ये purpose one of the purpose of Digital Educator is this.
Yeah.
Actually, we want to remove this inhibition. We
Yeah.
want to build that culture in people that
Yeah.
people can ask the mentors. And
Yeah.
I know everyone.
Yeah.
अगर simple देखा जाए तो 91 is when India got open to the industry.
Yeah.
So 30 साल ही हुए हैं मोटा मोटा
Correct.
इंडिया के अंदर corporate world आए
Yeah.
हैं, right?
Yeah.
So अगर jobs की बात भी की जाए ना, 30 years से ही लोग
Correct.
jobs वगैरह कर रहे हैं
Correct.
time से.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 generations.
Yeah.
Mainly like 2 generations who are working in the
Yeah.
job culture,
Yeah.
right? And it is okay that we
Yeah.
are not guided.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are not guided. Their
Correct.
parents were not working in a
Correct.
professional setup.
Correct.
So they are confused.
Yeah.
It's fine. And
Yeah.
I think I want to say this as a message to everyone. It is
Yeah.
okay to be confused
Yeah.
because that is the reality
Correct.
of what
Correct.
where we are.
Correct. Correct.
So it is open to ask
Yeah.
question. And whenever I meet students, I always say, yeah, the stupidest question in the room is
Yeah.
the most rewarding. So please ask those questions
Yeah.
and don't be afraid कि
Yeah.
कोई तुम्हें जज कर रहा है.
Yeah.
वो जज करने से तुम्हारे को लाइफ में कोई फर्क नहीं
Yeah.
पड़ रहा. The delta to your life will be
Yeah.
insignificant. right?
Correct. Correct.
So keep on asking those stupid
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great point, Karan. I think just to conclude this, I think great discussion. Firstly, to conclude this, I want to ask you, why do you think you want to become a mentor at Digital Educator, and what motivates you to guide people?
Yeah, I think यार for me it's about intellectual stimulation, right? तो मुझे लगता है कि यार you know, like young people, right, like are 10x smarter at their age on what we were at our age,
Right.
right? Like they are more digitally native, you know, they understand the pulse of audiences better, right? So मुझे लगता है कि if I'm surrounded by younger people, I think अगर if I am telling somebody something, I'm learning, I'm taking 10 things back, you know, from them, right? So you know, even simple things like you know, like inviting people to the Meta office,
Right.
right? Like doing workshops and all is something that I enjoy doing because मुझे लगता है कि उससे मुझे ही काफ़ी सीखने को मिलता है, right? So मेरा तो idea for mentorship is very self-centered, right? I want to learn, you know, from younger folks, and you know, that's why you know, I look at platforms like Digit, you know, where you have industry experts, you know, you can learn from them, you can learn from younger students, and you know, like whatever in my experience I can contribute, you know, I can do that as well.
I think your contribution will be really substantial. The diverse experiences which you bring into the table, I think, will be really beneficial for not just the students. I think everyone in the mental group also. I think everyone will benefit, and I think mutually we'll all kind of grow.
Yeah.
And that is where India is lacking. I think we still don't have that mutual contribution,
Correct.
which hopefully we can
Yeah.
build with
Yeah.
this initiative and more initiatives like this.
Yeah.
So
Amazing. Thank you so much, Akshay, for hosting me. Love the session, love the interaction. Best of luck at what you're building at Digit. I think it's a massive problem to solve. People talk about कि अब EdTech इतना exciting नहीं रहा है. EdTech is for will and always remain. It's a thing which will be for generations, right? So super excited about how you are mentoring young students and helping them grow in their careers, and excited to partner and collaborate.
Thanks, Karan. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
being here. And I think education is something which needs to change. It's a massive problem, and it cannot change by only me
Yeah.
or any one person doing
Correct,
it.
correct.
We have to bring the village
Yeah.
together to
Yeah.
kind of make this happen.
For sure.
So welcome to the village, and thanks for being a part of it.
Thank you.